Hello everybody, Scratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This right here is my Arena Platinum push from this week. So today we're gonna focus on what mistakes to avoid while pushing Platinum Arena and of course learning from my own mistakes. So the first mistake I've done was starting to push Platinum Arena way too late. I was still ranked in gold, I had a lot of fights to do to climb up back into top Platinum Arena, so that took me quite a bit of a time, especially that in the last 20 minutes to 15 minutes, everybody's throwing out stall defense, so those fights are taking way longer than usual while you're fighting the normal farming teams. So I strongly advise you, if you wanna rank high, start early. You don't wanna start too late and then be in the situation I was right here, because it takes you quite a bit of time to actually attack all those teams, win the fights, get your points, climb higher, but then is your defense as well, okay? So your defense will get attacked, you'll be losing points from there, so it's gonna be pretty hard to keep up the step, and not just keeping up the step with them, is by earning points to climb higher, right? Because that's all that matters. You wanna earn a lot of points and climb as high as you can. But because of this mistake I've done right here, that kind of stopped me to get ranked too high this week, unfortunately. That's fine, we learn from our mistake. That's the main idea here. Then another thing you wanna do is try to focus 2-3 offense teams that you're using. You don't want to start using like 20-30 champions and then you have no idea what to do anymore, what teams to attack anymore. You really want to focus 2-3 teams. Target pretty much the same, 2 or 3 different teams as well, because a lot of people will have similar defenses. So as long as you get your offense on point, and then the teams you want to attack on point, will be much easier for you to just refresh, see that name, hear it, refresh again, see the other name, hear it, and keep on going like that. That will actually help you to rank up faster, gain more points, and reducing the chances for you to actually lose. If you start clearing all the page, not only it will take you long, you will suffer losses most probably on some of those defenses, because you're not prepared for every single team. You just cannot cater for all. That works for offense, that works for defense, right? You can beat every single defense, but some of them, they might take you way too long, and you don't want to get stuck in a 2-3 minutes fight, right? Especially in the last 15 minutes. So I pretty much stuck with the same teams when we're talking about offense. So you guys can see we're using a lot of Seeker, Skytouch Shaman, Madame Series, and Tranda. They do a hell of a job against some of the hegemon teams. Like right here, I actually went with it without paying attention. There was no hegemon team, but still it worked more than fine. Another mistake I've done this week, honestly, I kind of feel it like a mistake, but then at the same time, I don't feel it as a mistake. I haven't really used much Sifi and double Rotos. Now, even if it was for me to use them a lot, that team is not like a fast farming team either, so it kind of takes 30, 20, 40, 60 seconds depending by the team we're fighting, so I don't think that would have helped me a lot while farming up to get the points. I attacked this team twice here. How you guys can see, Sifi got resisted, we haven't landed defense down on her, then Duchess got stunned from 100, not even 100 accuracy Tranda, probably she has like 80. I don't think she even has 90 accuracy. But yeah, that's the RNG, 3% chance of a lot of nonsense to happen. Then Swift procs, and it holds me here for quite a bit. So I actually attacked this team more than once. This was another mistake that I've done. I'm supposed to honestly pay a bit more attention and don't attack the same team, knowing that it already gave me some sort of difficulty in fighting it the first time. But that RNG, of course, considering it is RNG, I'm still going like, no, it was just bad RNG, I'm gonna do it again, right? But then it happens again. So yeah, that's how RNG works. Another mistake I've done was refreshing a bit maybe too fast, or not paying enough attention to the teams I have on the list. It was still early for me. I woke up a bit late as well. How I said, my brain kind of needs 2-3 coffees to start functioning properly. So I kind of missed a lot of easy farm teams there by refreshing, not paying attention 100% at the teams that I'm fighting. That's fine. I know to do it better next time. Now, the team we're using on offense right here, how you guys can see, works wonders. Seeker is on a shield set, Skytouch Shaman is the fastest in the team. She's on immunity, and the rest of the team doesn't need immunity because Skytouch is gonna cleanse the rest of them. So we are currently with 9 minutes left. We have 5,063 points in platinum, so that's not very good. Honestly, by this time we should be like 5,200 at least, 5,150. That's where most of the teams are. Like here, there were actually so many easy teams to farm on this page right there. If I was going with Sifi, Double Rotos and Mountain King, it would have been much better to farm some of those teams. But unfortunately, I haven't. Again, we attacked the same team I've told you, and this time around I have a feeling that is when it kept us for over 1 minute. So I think we're gonna check that out in a second. I still have to give a bit more speed on my Tranda. I think like 5 more speed, but unfortunately I'm not getting the upgrade that I need from the Fire Knight to be able to throw a 6-star glyph on it, because it's only a 5-star. So that's not gonna help a lot. Swift proc again. Swift era. I can't wait for this meta to actually change because it's so annoying. Just relying on RNG for your own defense for the wins is pretty annoying. I don't think a lot of people are enjoying it at the moment. I know some of the people, they might be enjoying it thinking that it actually gives them an advantage, but honestly it doesn't really give you a big advantage. You might be winning against some of the teams, but that doesn't mean that you'll be ranking high because of Swift sets, right? So I still think tanking your champions good, giving them the right resistance, even though high resistance doesn't hold as much as it used to, because we do have the rare champion to help a lot, and then resistance versus accuracy, accuracy versus resistance doesn't really work as intended with a 40 points difference. That's definitely not working as intended. So how you guys can see, we attacked this team another time, 1 minute 30 seconds, way too long. Honestly, I felt like I wasn't supposed to attack this guy again. I remember from last week, it was an easy farm, 30 seconds, so I went for it. But since then, it seems like he definitely changed something to his defense. Now, I kind of tried to stick with this team as well, so just use Arbiter, use Gurptuk, Tranda, and Madame Series. For a lot of teams, it works great. If I would have for example, a Tormin in the enemy team, I won't be able to use that specific team anymore, because my Madame that's on immunity might not have the required accuracy to debuff the enemy team. I am currently working on her to actually upgrade her a bit, but I haven't got speed glyphs and 6-star accuracy glyphs from Faction Wars in probably like 2 weeks. It's pretty annoying because I need them so bad. Plus, I'm constantly farming Fire Knight every single day. Not to mention that there are a lot of hegemons, guys. It's a hegemon party all around Platinum Arena. I'm still the one that doesn't have a hegemon yet, and probably a few of you as well. But hegemon defenses can be good, can be bad, right? Because a lot of people might target you because of you using hegemon. There are a lot of counters for it as well, but as long as you have your defense team on point, a lot of people will actually avoid. So we're checking a bit the defense here to see what happens. How you can see, we got attacked 4 times in the last 12 minutes, to say like this. So it's not too bad, but the problem is they're all losses. So I haven't done a lot of stuff with my defense for this week. I wish like I was doing more than what I've done, but then I don't really have the time every week to actually start and build a whole new defense, which honestly I think is very important to be able to change your defense every single week. Now, offense wise, how you see here, we got cut by Sifi. I'm still missing like 5 more speed on my Tranda to be able to put her online, to don't be cut off by anyone anymore. But unfortunately, the Fire Knight just doesn't want to drop me the pieces that I need. So hopefully that's going to happen soon, to be able to replace the 5-star with the 6-star. That's going to be a huge improvement on my Tranda. Tormins, honestly, even without running them on a Swift set, they can just on their own, because that freeze animation that is still bugged in the game, when the game actually starts to think what's happening once a champion freezes, is enough to actually slow you down 10 to 15 extra seconds, honestly. Now, right here, we're attacking a different sort of team. We're using a Sifi with double Rotos. We're not able to one-shot Ursula with the first Rotos. The second one comes in and cleans down here. I honestly supposed to sleep that Valk. I don't know what I was thinking of, honestly, because that would have made it so much faster. This team would have been dead by now, but then, because I haven't slept, that Valkyrie, now we're going 20 seconds extra like a dummy, right? So make sure you guys learn from these mistakes. You see, it's just taking us longer and longer. Honestly, this team's supposed to be dead by now. But a simple mistake like that can actually slow you down a lot. So the reason of this video, guys, is to learn from my mistakes, okay? I'm learning from my own mistakes, but then you guys as well, hopefully you're learning from my mistakes. And that will result in better results for all of us next week, guys, right? At least I'm hoping for it. And refreshing again, 4 more minutes left to go. We are on 5,081 points. How you can see, I'm not really picking most of the bottom teams, even though they give slightly higher points. I'm trying to focus on teams that I think that are faster farms, to say like this. Even some of them they're not, honestly, because that Swift can proc. You might be randomly getting resisted. You might not have enough accuracy to debuff the team, or God knows what else can happen. Trunda can get a weak hit against the Force champions. Honestly, it happens so often during resets. Trunda just getting weak hits against all the Kendra phones, all the Mountain Kings. That's why, how you've seen today, I actually try to avoid a lot of Mountain King teams that had Lydia in it as well, with Hegemons. I used to go against those teams all the time, and honestly, the last 2 weeks, every single time, Mountain King gets a weak hit, kills my Trunda, block revive, and that's about it. Game over for my team. Again, Swift procs here. If a Swift wouldn't proc so often, a lot of these teams will actually go down much faster. They wouldn't rank in the high top of the Platinum Arena, but that's what it is at the moment, the current meta. Seeker is still a pretty strong champion to use in your defense, as long as you manage to get enough resistance on the rest of the team, so Burptuk doesn't actually manage to land that block debuffs, or Ugo, or whatever other champions you're using there. We're refreshing a bit more. Now we have 2 more minutes left. I think around here is where I'm losing a fight. I'm pretty sure I'm losing one around here. I think it should be this next fight. So how you see, if we have a Tormin in the enemy team, I'm swapping out the Gurptuk, I'm bringing in Skytouch Shaman, and there it is. My Thermimeter booster freezes, I'm not getting the boost, so the enemy team is gonna cut off on me because of that Seeker, and getting clapped just like that. I'm instant backing out because I know I'm not gonna be able to recover from that fight there. We have 2 more minutes. I think I'm gonna be able to throw in like 2-3 more fights if I'm remembering that correctly. I think I'm attacking again that team just to make sure I'm getting it down, take my revenge, take no prisoners. Let's see what's happening here. So that Duchess survived there. Okay, Swift procs on Tormin, of course, why wouldn't it? And there we go. You see, is enough, honestly, a Tormin to keep you just a few extra seconds in there, just to mess you up, like 10 seconds extra. Maybe even more than that, right? If you're giving him a decent amount of defense, HP, you're building him right, it can definitely slow you down alone. If you're not using especially a block revive, which is pretty great against Swift as well, to use a block revive. I gotta prep my Lydia maybe for next time to try and use her for a bit. Against all these Swifts, she's gonna work wonders. So what do we have here? This is a pretty easy team to farm, honestly. Even though she survives, she's gonna revive whoever she wants to revive, but because of seeing Rotos in the enemy team in defense is so much like, just attack me, right? Because he's not great for defense anymore. He's not bad for offense, he's pretty good, but when you're talking about defense, you know he's not gonna have an AoE attack, so you don't really have to worry that he's gonna wreck all your team. He's not blocking revive anymore, so it makes it an easy farm, even though it takes you 10, 20, 30 seconds, whatever. She survived there, but honestly, it's a team that you definitely wanna hit. So 14 more seconds, and there it is. Nothing else left to do. Even if I'll be attacking a team, I won't be able to get it done. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna attack, I'm just gonna look a bit around there, see what else we have. Check out the top, that's what it showed us. Time to check our defense. We have 8 attacks in the last 15 minutes. We lost 7, we only won 1 unfortunately this time around, so my defense didn't do great this week. But time to find out on what place we ended. We ended on number 43. Probably is the worst we've done in the last month and a half. Every single week we were in top 20. This time around seems like we've done a bit worse than usual, which is fine because we're here to learn from mistakes, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe for more content, turn on notifications to see when we upload next, and I'll see you all soon on another video. Till then, peace out.